value for free. And I want to say you are welcome. Okay. The reason I do these type of workshops is especially for those people who like they don't want to invest any money into anything if they're not sure like how is this going to work. Okay. And they want the tools to be able to do it themselves. And this is why I created it. Okay, so if you've been looking to get into the online space, if you are looking to create extra income, if you want to leave your 9 to 5, whatever you want to do, whatever reason you have for wanting to get into the digital space, this is going to be the place that's going to blow your mind because I'm going to show you exactly what no one showed me about 2 years ago. Okay, so let me get started. I'm going to share my screen so we can just get in and calm ourselves because I know then we're getting excited. And please keep yourself muted at all times so that we don't get disturbed, okay? And then also make sure that you have no distractions around you. Because I know this. I know that this has changed many lives already. And I'm not saying that lightly. I went from working full-time to making multiple six figures in dollars online to becoming a millionaire in 6 months in my own country. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm telling you what I'm about to show you in these next 3 days. I'm going to show you things that you can create your own income so that you are not reliant on anybody else. If that makes you happy, put yes in the comments because if you're anything like me, I'm like, yes, show me. I want to make my own money. I don't want to rely on anybody, okay? I don't just want to make my own money. I want to have purpose. I want to be able to help people, not just make money, because at the end of the day, you'll always hear me say that. If you chase money, you'll never have enough. But if you want to help people, you'll become a magnet for money and people don't know that because people think most people think it's all about just making money. It's not. It starts with purpose. Okay. So what I'm going to share with you now, I just want to stop sharing screen. Someone is doodling on my screen. And I'm just going to restart this quickly. Oh, there we go. So I want you to put in the comments there for me. Which one feels most like you right now? Okay. Is it A? You can just put A, B, C, D, or E in the comments. Which one feels most like you right now? I want to make money online, but I don't know what to create. Or maybe I have ideas. I just don't know what will actually sell. Or I've tried before and it didn't work. Or I want something simple that gives me income plus more freedom. Or E, I want to build something that actually has purpose. Let me know in the comments there. Which one is that? Okay? Okay, so we have a mixture. Some say E, all of them, or A and D, and okay, right. So awesome. So if you chose A, okay, if you chose I want to make money online, but I don't know what to create, what you need is you need clarity, and that is what we're going to fix. Not tomorrow, not day 3. We are going to fix that today because you're going to get very, very clear today. Okay. If you chose B, like I have ideas, I just don't know what will actually sell. You need direction. And we're also going to fix that today. Yes, today is going to be a big win-win day. And day 2 is going to even be better. And day 3 is where we pull this all together. And you're going to walk away. Let me tell you one thing. I hope you're putting this in your diary. Because day 3 is the most important day. Because you're going to walk away with something amazing that's going to blow your mind. Okay? And by the way, day 3 is the day where I'm going to share a little or gift you a little something. Okay, so you need direction. We're going to fix that. If you chose C, I've tried before and it didn't work. You need structure. And we're going to fix that too today. If you chose D, I want something simple that gives me income and more freedom. If you want that, simplicity and income, we're going to build that. Okay. And if you chose E, I want to build something that actually has purpose. If you want purpose and impact, we're going to build that too. Okay, so this is extremely exciting. We're going to take you from, I don't know where to start, to creating something that can actually pay you. Now, I want you to think just for one moment. How would you feel, and I want it in one word, how would you feel if you could create something in these next 3 days that can pay you on autopilot consistently? What would that feel like? Just one word. Try to get it in one word. It would feel awesome, Alicia says. Relief, amazing, awesome, lekker, happy, freedom, amazing, right? I'm telling you, I'm living that, and it gives me such great pleasure to really be able to teach someone this. It's just amazing. Okay, so most people, they don't fail because they're not trying. I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of noise online right now, okay? They fail because they feel overwhelmed, or they choose the wrong things, or they are trying to figure out everything on their own. Okay? Don't we always think we save money by trying to figure it out on our own? We just do. We think we know better. Okay? The best advice and thing that I've really shifted my business is just learning from someone that already did or is already where I want it to be. Okay? And then this is how I built my online business. What I did was I just kept it simple and I focused on one person that I wanted to help, one person that had a problem that I wanted to solve. And I just built something that I could build, that I knew that I could help with, and that it could pay me on a consistent basis. And what's amazing with this is once you build something and you know it's helping someone else, man, money plus purpose, I'm telling you, I don't think anything beats that. It really is amazing. So I want you to just imagine quickly a moment for me. Okay, I want you to get quiet in your head right now. And I want you to stop being distracted by everything that's going around you. I mean, for the next 45 minutes, you can really literally get into the mindset of your future self, because we know how powerful the mind is, right? You can only achieve in your life what you can see in your mind. This is why imagination is so important with child development, because if we can imagine it and we can see it, we can achieve it. So I want you to just imagine with me for a moment, 90 days from now, okay? You've created your own digital product, right? You understand how this actually works. You are so clear, you've got clarity. You're no longer guessing what to do. You have something of your own, okay? Just want you to imagine that for a moment for me. And I want you to imagine how that is going to feel, having something of your own that just keeps on paying you, something you created once. Because it's really possible. It's what I'm living, and it's not just me, it's hundreds and thousands of us. Okay, so over the next 3 days, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, today is going to be understanding how this digital income thing works. Okay, I saw some comments there like, I just want to know how this works, man. Okay, you're going to be so clear today walking out. You're going to understand, oh, okay, I have had people in this workshop, a similar workshop like this before, that has been in the digital space for more than 2 years, that for the first time ever clicked where they were making the mistake and how this actually all fits together. So you are in good hands, okay? Day 2, we are going to create something that simple people want to buy. It's not going to be complicated. It's going to be something simple that you don't need a degree for, you don't need experience for, okay? And then on day 3, what we're going to do is we're going to turn that, what we built during the 1 and 2 days, the clarity we got, the aha moments we got, the understanding we got, we're going to build that and package that into a digital product on day 3. So after day 3, you will have something, if you do your part, you'll have something that can pay you on 24/7, okay, on a system. So this is exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. Are you guys excited? Is this making sense so far? Like what's going through your mind right now before we dive in? Okay, Truda says it's me. I hope I'm announcing that right. I'm so excited. Yeah. You'll see I'm a little bit loud, okay? So just turn down the volume a little bit if I'm too loud for you, because I get super excited about online business, not just because it has changed my life and my family's life. I know it's changed so many lives before. I went from not knowing anything. Do you know? I went from literally not knowing anything. I was just someone that wanted to make an extra $1,000 a month online. I'm a South African. And when I started in the online space, I was hoping to get about 20,000 Rand, which is about $1,000. I just wanted to make that extra. And I thought I was going to have to still work full-time to be able to do it. And I ended up leaving my full-time job in 5 weeks and make 6 figures in 7 months online. Okay. And I ended up, since 5 weeks, being a stay-at-home mom and being able to have the amazing privilege of teaching people to do the same. I mean, why wouldn't I? Hey? Yes, Yulali, let's go. Okay. So I wanted to share with you, like, why is digital, who agrees? Just put me if you agree that digital is the way to go. Like, some people will think, but why digital? Like, do I need a digital product? Do I really need to do this? You know that the digital marketing is booming. It's a $1 billion a day industry on info products. Now, what's an info product? An info product is an information product. If you have information that you can share with someone else that will help them get a transformation, you can get paid for that. I'm going to say that again, okay? If you have information that can help someone else get a transformation, you can get paid for that. Because people are willing to pay for shortcuts. And if you have a shortcut, if you had a transformation, like let's say you lost some weight and you tried all the diets in the world and nothing worked for you, and all of a sudden this worked for you, or maybe it was your mindset, you did mindset therapy or whatever, something worked for you and you got to your weight that you wanted to and you're feeling amazing. You know that people will pay for that. Okay. And then there's mindset. You can be a coach, or maybe you just love gardening and you just know, it's like you just love it and you can actually lay out a garden. I have someone in my community that has an entire community on doing gardening. People are willing to pay for it. People that want nice gardens, that don't want to pay a hectic price to have someone else come do it for them, is learning from that person. So you are going to understand as we go through it exactly how this works. But the mistake many make is they ask, but what product do I have to create? What will sell? What can I invent? What can I do to make more money? Yes? Just yes in the comments if you agree. You've asked yourself that. Like, what can I invent? What can I do? What? Okay. And that's the wrong question to ask. The question you should be asking is, who? Who can I help? Every single successful person that is earning 7, 8, 9-figure dollars income online and big companies are looking after a person and solving a problem. That's what they're doing. They're asking, who can I help? And you'll hear it. It's not about what can I sell. It's about who can I help? Because from there on, you build the product. Because if there's no problem and you just create a product, it might look good and it might sound good and you might think it looks all pretty, but then you wonder why you're not making sales. It's because you're not solving a problem. So you want to solve a problem. I'm going to give you a money-making formula. Okay? This is how money is made. Okay? Money-making formula. You can write this down. One person. Okay? One person that you are helping. Not the entire world. One person. I have many times, I have a program where I teach people, it's like a done-for-you program. Okay? And many times when I help people with their content on how to, that's because on content we use social media. I'm going to show you that. Social media you can use because it's free and you can literally have social media get sales for you. Okay. So then I would ask, who are you helping with your product? And then they would tell me, I don't know, Lizelle, like anyone that wants to buy is welcome. Okay. And I'm chuckling because I used to think the same way, like anyone who wants to buy. But that's why you're not making sales. Because if you want to try and help everyone, you end up helping no one. So think of one person that you want to help. Only one person. Okay? And then one problem that person has. Not 10. What is that one problem that that person has that you want to help? Okay? And then one solution. This is a money-making formula. Okay? Let me give you an example. So my perfect customer, okay? My perfect customer is a mom that she wants to make extra income. She doesn't, she's not interested in climbing the corporate ladder. She wants to be at home with her kids. She wants to live her life with her family. She just does not want to worry about money, okay? One person, that's the mom. Her problem is she has to work to make money. And although she's working, the money is not enough. The solution I have is a business in a box that helps her make extra money so that she can get a full-time income from home. Simple. The reason I'm sharing this with you is this is going to be your entire business plan for you to make money. Making money is not complicated. We complicate it because we think we need to have all the bells and whistles to make it. It's this formula. So think about the one person that you want to help. I know of someone, I always talk about the fitness industry because I think a lot of people can relate. So one person, is maybe a mom that has had babies and she's trying to get her weight under control and she's struggling. Okay, so it's a mom. The problem is she's struggling to get her weight under control. She just had a baby, she's going through depression, and that's causing her to struggle with her weight. The solution is you can have a step-by-step plan for her that can help her because you've been through it and you can help her get through it too. Okay? Something simple. All right? So I want you now to write down 3 things. Just 3 things, okay? Who you want to help, okay? And then what have you overcome? Or what transformation have you had? Now, I can already hear some are going to say, but Lizelle, I don't have a transformation. Yes, you do. Okay? Like if you were married and you went through a divorce and you got remarried or you got healing from it, you had a transformation. If you lost weight, you had a transformation. If you had to adjust your mindset to a new job, you have a transformation. If you couldn't work a laptop or a computer, you all of a sudden you can, there's a transformation. Okay, we all have a transformation in some area of our life. So it's something that's going to be close to your heart maybe, and sometimes it's not even close to your heart. Now, why do I say that? A lot of people, many people, most people think they need to create something that they're passionate about. Passion comes later. It's not to say that the product that you are going to create is going to be something that you're passionate about. Because the first thing that you do is you want to help that one person get the same result. And then later you can work on what gives you more pleasure, you know, what is your passion. But the thing, this is what they do. Okay? So we talk about a niche. A niche is what you specialize in. Like when you go to the doctor, okay, I'm pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant, but let's say I'm pregnant, okay? And I want to go to the doctor. Am I going to the normal GP? Let's say I'm expecting twins and I've had a very rocky pregnancy. I've struggled to get pregnant and all of a sudden I'm pregnant and it's all good. And now I'm scared that I'm going to lose these babies because I already went through so much trauma and I already went through so many years of not being able to get pregnant. Am I going to go to a normal GP or am I going to go to a gynecologist that specializes in maybe helping moms, new moms that went through IVF before they got pregnant? Am I going to go to a GP or go to the specialist? Obviously, I'm going to go to the specialist. Okay. Now, let's say I'm looking for someone and I Google, this is how the algorithm works. Whatever you Google, like if I Google gynecologist now, I'm going to start seeing it for the next couple of weeks because I'm just going to see gynaes all over the show, right? Because that's how the algorithm works. So let's say I'm searching for a gynecologist. If I just see GPs, do you think I'm going to make an appointment and they're going to get a sale from me? Probably not. But when I see someone talks about how they help, it's a gynecologist, they help people that's been through IVF, that struggle to have kids, and blah, 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 right? I'm obviously going to be like, my antennas are going to be out and yes, I want that person to help me. Because that person's marketing was speaking directly to me. Can you hear? Is this making sense? Just put yes if this is making sense. So instead of being a doctor, helping everyone, he's being very specific in who he's helping. And this is why I'll put my hand up. Okay. We call that a niche. Okay. So a niche is when you specialize in something. It's not helping everyone. It's helping a tiny, well, not a tiny, but a niche, because this is how you are successful. And this is going to help you be profitable in your business. So the one side, we can say you have a lot of passion. Okay. Give me an example. What do you want to create in the comment section there for me so I can have an example? Say something that you want to create. Okay? Anything like a cookbook or, I don't know. Is there anything? Weight loss. Okay, let's go with the weight loss. So let's say your passion is fitness. Okay? You're passionate, you're healthy, you like to eat well and all of that. So that's your passion. So you've got some skills and you've got some transformation. Okay, because you went through it. Obviously, there's a reason because you are passionate about it. There must be some type of reason. And you've got some skills. So you've learned how to exercise. You've learned how to eat well. So you can teach a normal, regular person what you've been doing, right? So on the one side, it's your passion and your skills. On the other side, is what people are willing to pay for. I'll just put dollar signs here. So the important part of this illustration is this middle part. This is what we call your niche. So you can be passionate about a lot of things, but it's not to say it's going to be profitable. It's not to say it's going to do well. Okay? When you know it's going to do well is when you niche it down. Like you're passionate about the fitness, you're passionate about eating well. Okay? What are people already paying for? Because you see, we think when people are already paying for these things, why would they buy from me? But that's a very good sign that it's already profitable and people will pay for it. So yes, people are already paying for weight loss things. People are already, okay, so how can I meet what they already pay for? And from my passion, what can I create that's niched down? So, okay, I'm passionate about fitness, but I'm choosing to help postpartum moms. I want to help moms that have had babies. That makes it a niche. Do you guys agree? Makes sense, right? That makes it a niche. So in other words, that helps you stand out. Okay? So top niches are normally health, wealth, and relationships. Those are the most profitable niches online. Okay, because people want that. Health, wealth, and relationships. Now it can look different. Relationships can be mom and daughter, it can be parenting. Okay. Health can be diabetes. Man, you can go in so many different ways. And then wealth, of course. You know, there's investing, there's making money online, there's whole different things. But health, wealth, and relationships, that's already a dedicated, profitable niche. So firstly, you need to make sure that your product is going to be profitable by niching down. Okay. So I know many get stuck with this part because they just don't know who they're talking to. Like I have a lot of people that will start in the online space. They start with my business in a box because they want to make money online and they don't have a niche and they don't want to go through all that trouble, okay? But they still get stuck to who am I talking to? So if you didn't see the VIP link and you want to still book that, the VIP is going to happen on day 3. If you want me to check what you're building, go through it with you, make sure it's profitable. If you want to ask me questions and you want me to help you see if you're building this the right way and it's going to be profitable, you can book that. So now you can just put, or one of the team members, just put that link in there for me if you want that, okay? And then on day 3, don't forget, I'm going to give someone a $200 shopping voucher. So I'm checking who's engaging. I'm checking who's participating, who's engaging in all of this. Okay, it's going to be a cash prize. You're welcome. Okay, I'm excited about that. I love giving away. So I'm checking it. So make sure that you're engaging. I'm checking if you're participating, because I know if you participate, this is going to help you. Okay, a lot of people will leave a workshop like this and don't do anything about their situation and just go and complain about their situation. I'm giving you the tools that can literally change your life and you don't even pay for it. So really just plug in. Okay, so let's move on. I've got a lot to cover. So what you want to do is you want to have a clear problem. Okay, remember I said one person, one problem, one solution. Okay, so you want a clear problem that you can write down. What is the problem that your customer is having? You want to have a very clear solution. It must not be complicated. Okay, you are not going to tell someone that wants to lose weight, this is how I'm going to solve your problem. We're going to go for walks every single day of the week for an hour. I'm going to check your blood sugar. I'm going to check this. That's not how you do it. You want to give a clear solution. I'm going to help you get back into shape after having your baby in 3 months' time or whatever. That's how clear you want to be. Okay, clear solution. And you want to, I just need to check my notes because otherwise I'll talk too much. And then you want to check market demand. Okay, you will know if something is in demand if it's already selling. I used to have a beauty salon and people used to ask me, "Lizel, you're always busy." But there's so many beauty salons. Like, do you ever make money? Now, I made a lot of money when I did the beauty salon. I just didn't make enough money because I could only help so many clients because I used to trade my time for money. Okay? But the point is, if there's already similar stuff that you want to create, it means people are already paying for it. They already want that. Okay? So if it's not there and you want to innovate something, you want to invent something, good luck for the next year and 2. Okay? It's going to take a lot of time for you to get that. And I have a feeling that people on here, they don't want to waste any more time. They want to change the rest of 2026. Am I right? Am I right? I think I am. Hey, I've seen you guys. Okay. So what we're going to move on next, we're going to move on to something that is extremely important. And this is your perfect customer. Okay. This is where a lot of people get the aha moments. Okay. I'm going to say perfect customer. I say perfect customer because you don't get a perfect customer, but there is a type of customer that you love working with. Who's that? Like I love working with someone that's business minded. They know that what they put in, they're going to get out. I know that they know there's no success overnight. They're willing to put in it. They're willing to figure it out. You know, they know that they can do it. They are just business minded. Now, I don't get all of those clients. Okay, a lot of people just want to make some extra money, and that's also okay. But there's one specific type of customer that I love working with, and that's the type of customer because it's just easy for me to coach someone like that, you know, because I know that they're gonna have quick results. Now, who's that customer for you? Like, think about it. If it's a weight loss customer, do you want someone that is already negative and it's a type of customer who has for 20 years been wishing but haven't done anything about their situation? Okay. Or do you want that customer that has been trying for 5 years and you know that you can get them out of that rut because you've been there and you know exactly what to do? You just want someone that's willing to walk the mile with you. Okay? Whatever that customer looks like, write that down because that's the customer you talk to. But that customer, you're going to get a lot of other customers. I mean, I've got pensioners, young people buying from me, people from all walks of life. But in my content, in my marketing messaging, I always speak to that one that I would love working with. Okay. So your perfect customer matters because if you don't know exactly who you're talking to, your marketing is not going to work, number one. And number two, it's going to feel like hard work, your content, because you're going to have to show up online. You're going to have to do your messaging and it's not going to come from the heart. You're not going to know how to do it because it's not going to feel like you. Okay. And this is mostly when you don't have your perfect customer in mind, you're not clear on who you're serving. And when you're not clear on who you're serving, you can't get that messaging across. For instance, I've got 3 daughters. Okay. They are teenagers. Please pray for me. Okay. They are teenagers. And my daughters, I cannot speak to each one the same way. Like I've got one that's 20. The other one is turning 18 right now, and the other one is turning 13. Okay. I cannot have the same conversation with the 13-year-old and the 20-year-old. I have to adjust my messaging to get through to them. If I speak the same way, one of them the message is not gonna land. Okay. Now, how do I know how to adjust the messaging? I find out as much as I can about my perfect customer. So I'll find out what is she thinking about? Like if I'm thinking about my daughter, what is she watching now online? What is she thinking about? What is she Googling? What is she interested in? What at her level now, is it peer pressure now? What is it? And then I give her examples like that to make the message land. Can you hear what I'm saying? So same with your perfect customer. There are so many, in my industry, there's so many people that want to make money online. But when I call my perfect customer out, I know exactly what she's doing. She's scrolling late at night at 2 a.m. She's Googling how to make money online. She's applying for online jobs. She's finding out what she can do. She's overthinking everything. And she's feeling sorry for herself because I did. And she's feeling like life is unfair. Why can't she just marry rich? Okay. Whatever. I know what she's thinking. So I know how to talk to her. You just need to know how to talk to yours too. And I'm gonna show you very, very step by step easy how to do this. Once you nail this down, I promise you your messaging is gonna be like a piece of pie. What do they call it? A piece of pie. Am I saying it right? It sounds so weird. Okay, so there's a difference between buyers and browsers. Okay, buyers is that perfect customer. Those are the people ready to buy from you. The browsers are the people that will like your content, they will show interest, and you will be like, Lizelle, I created this ebook and man, my family and everyone said this was amazing, but I'm getting a lot of likes and like people saying things, but no one's buying. That's when you are talking to the browsers and not the buyers. So make sure you're talking to the buyers online, and the way you talk to them is talking to that perfect customer. Okay. So here's how I do it. And this is the exciting part because I love this. This is where the aha moments are happening. Okay. So let's go. I'm going to build something for you now. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to like apples falling on the ground or whatever. Okay. So yeah, it looks all nice. I don't know what else to paint here to make it look all good. Okay. But your perfect customer, this is how you build your product. Your perfect customer is here. Okay. They've got some pain that they are going through. I'm calling it pain, but you can say problem, same thing. Okay. They've got a pain, they've got a problem. They've got a desire of where they want to be. Okay. So if it's someone, let's take the postpartum mom as an example. If it's a new mom, she's picked up a lot of weight, she's trying to get back into shape, she's going through depression. Her weight is her biggest pain right now. She's like, oh man, I'm like 20 k's heavier and nothing fits, and I have to look after a baby and I still have to look after myself, and oh, this is just too hard. But her weight is the biggest problem because it steals a lot of her, steals her confidence, it steals everything, okay? Her desire is just to be in shape. That's her desire. She wants to lose 20 kilograms, for instance. Okay. So think about what is your customer going through right now. That can be you. Your perfect customer is normally you right now or a previous version of you. Okay. A lot of people think, I have to have this amazing transformation. No. When I started my online business, I didn't make money yet. I started and I said, and I was going through a bad patch financially. And I was like, guys, I found out, like I was looking for online jobs. I was looking for so many things, Googling late at night, but I found a way how to make money online. Takes me a couple of hours a day. And I'm so happy because that means I don't have to go on the road. I don't have to work more hours. I can literally fit these 2 hours in during the course of my day as a beauty therapist. And I was so happy to find that. And I was like, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm busy building this income. If you want to join me, comment. I'm going to send you some information to get started. I didn't have any proof then. I was just so amazed that I found something that was helping me get out of that situation. You can be there right now. You can be the one that wants to lose weight. And you've committed, you've done it, and you can create a community and you can charge money for it. Or an ebook of all the things that you've learned, the things that have not worked for you, the things that you can create a little community, and you can, as you walk in front, they can come after you. I hope this is landing. Is this landing? Because that's how I did it. Okay. A lot of people want to wait for that amazing transformation because before they feel good enough to be that solution for people. You don't have to be there yet. You can just be the one leading it. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example of how I did it in my business. Okay. So as I'm writing down, you can write it. Okay. Because what you want to do is you first want to establish the pains that they are going through. So my customer's pain was they needed money. Okay. You can write a couple of pains. Remember, your perfect customer this is their main problem. Okay. So let's say losing weight. Okay. But then they've got a couple of mini pains that prevents them from going from here to there. It prevents them. Okay. So my customer's main thing is the mom that wants to make money, blah, blah, blah. So her pain point is she needs to make money. Okay. Her desire is that someone needs to show her how. Because she doesn't know how. She wants more money. She knows she needs it. She just doesn't know how to make it. Okay. So I know her desire is she wants to know how. Okay. Another pain point of her is she's not tech savvy. Okay, I'm just going to say tech not. She knows online is the way of the future because that was me 2 years ago. I knew I could see everything was going online. I mean, all the clothing stores are even closing, and they're all predicting that the way the clothing stores are going to look like is it's going to be small little booths where they appoint 1 or 2 persons just to create content the entire day. And there's going to be that warehouse, like we all order from Shein and all of those places, right? They are predicting that is how the retail industry is going to look like in a couple of years. That's how online the entire world is going. So I know that they're not tech savvy. Okay. So they want something that's done for them. So I'm going to say DFY, it's done for you. Okay. So my customer needs that's the desire. She wants a done for you system that you can just plug in. She doesn't want to sort anything out tech wise. Okay. The next big issue is time. Time is a big thing because my perfect customer works full time already. She's a mom. She's busy. I mean, what does she think she did? She has to be the wife, the mom, the caretaker, the pharmacist, the doctor, the emotional therapist, everything. She has to be everything. So time is not on her side. So I knew I needed to give her something that takes her only 2 hours a day. Something that will take her a couple of hours, a framework that she can just follow step by step. Okay. So she might not know this is what she desires because a lot of people, they don't know their solution. This is what you are there for. They don't know. But if you already had a transformation, you know the solution. Is that making sense? They only know the pain. They don't know how to cross this bridge. Okay? But what's going to cross this bridge is your product. And tomorrow we're going to build this product step by step. So you can see exactly how you're going to go from that pain to that desire. Okay? I'll take another one. The other one was they were in a vicious cycle. Okay? A cycle that was stealing from them. The cycle all the time. So they are so used to being in that cycle emotionally, they don't know how to get out of it. They're living from month to month, paycheck to paycheck, and they need a way to break out of it. They don't know how. So I knew that I needed to give them multiple income streams. I'm just going to say it like so. Okay? And you can carry on. You can carry on and on. We don't have a lot of time yet. See, I told you, I've got a lot to cover. We'll dive into this tomorrow a little bit deeper, okay? But you can just write a couple of pain points. I think I'll do one more, okay? So one more is mine feels very alone.
Can you move the board back, please?
The board back, okay. Is that helping? Helping, okay. My perfect customer, a little bit more.
Or just the laptop screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. They feel alone. Okay. So I knew whatever I created, I needed to build in a lot of support. Okay. So I would say 5 to 7 pain points, not anymore. 5 to 7 pain points. There's a big problem. The problem needs to be one thing, like I want to lose weight. Okay. And then a couple of pain points that they are experiencing right now. And this is keeping them from getting to that life that they really want to live. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to start building this bridge. We're going to see how your product can gap the bridge from taking them there to taking them there. Okay. So how I did it, and we're going to go into more detail tomorrow with this. Okay. How I did it was they needed money. So they wanted to know how. So what I did was I created a 10K roadmap. The same way I made my first $10,000 online, but now with more knowledge, with more tools, so I know I can get them there faster because I already had the transformation. You see that? They're going to save, if you can save someone time and money, you can charge for it. Don't you want to save time and money? Instead of waiting a year to lose the weight, you can do it in 3 months because someone else did it before and they know they can get you there faster. So that's what I wanted to do. So I created a 10K roadmap, okay? They are not tech savvy, so I knew I needed to take the tech completely out for them. So I created a system, a done-for-you system, so that they can just enter their details and we set it all up for them, okay? Time was a big issue, okay? So what I did was I created a daily framework. The same framework I started off with and that I made even better because I realized when I started in the online space, not only did I not know anything, I knew that a busy mom like me needed very clear boundaries on what to do and what not to do. So I amended that and I'm like, this is what worked for me, okay? So daily framework, did that. A lot of them were in that cycle. It took me 1.5 years to create multiple income streams for me online, multiple income streams. So what I did was, instead of them having to pay people to create multiple income streams, what I did was I just copied mine and I gave it and I put it into my product. And I said, I'm going to give you the multiple income streams. So they don't have to even create it from scratch. And because my customer felt alone and I know that they needed support, I knew that I needed to build in support inside my community. So I created a community and I got coaches in that community because I knew that they didn't want to feel alone. They wanted a place where they can feel safe, where they can ask questions, where they can have and meetings where they can have their content audited and where they can really have someone helping them step by step. Okay. So what I did was I created pod groups, okay, and a 24/7 community. I actually added a lot of support there. Anyway, I can't go into that now, but I added a lot of support. So what you can do is don't think about pricing yet. We're going to talk about pricing tomorrow. And I know pricing is what keeps a lot of people stuck because you don't want to charge your worth because you think you need to charge a product according to what you feel like and according to what you are worth. But I want to show you tomorrow why, if you charge a decent price and a high ticket, why you can make a lot more money than you thinking that asking $10 is enough. It's an amazing thing that it's called perceived value. I'm going to chat to you about that tomorrow. Okay. You're going to see you're actually doing yourself in if you are charging too little for your product, even if that product is amazing. So what you need to do tonight now, before we go into tomorrow, I want you to write those pain points, at least a minimum of 5. Okay. And the desires. So in other words, the opposite of that pain point, and start filling this in. What bridges the gap in there for each one of them? Okay. And then I'm going to show you tomorrow how we're going to price and position your product, because positioning your product in the marketplace is very important because a lot of people struggle with getting their people from here to over there. The product creation part is the easy part. Okay. You don't even need to be tech savvy. You can actually buy a product that's already in your niche. That's called PLR, which is a private label right product. And you can put your stamp on it, rebrand it as your own. The product part is easy. The difficult part is the positioning in the market. It's positioning it and attracting sales. That's the difficult part for most people. And we're going to get into that. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to product and price it. And then I'll help you price your product on the VIP day on day 3. Okay. I'll help you price that. If you want me to go into detail with it with your product. But for now, this is all you need. Man, I did amazing on time. I don't know about you, but I thought I was going to go over. But that is it. Okay. So what's been standing out for you? Let me know in the comments there quickly. I think I missed one thing. I knew I missed something. I want you to also prepare this statement. Okay. I'm telling you, what I'm showing you now, this is the foundation of your business. This is also what you need to, you can take a screenshot or you can write it down. And then tomorrow, I want you to come and put this in the comments for me. Okay. I help who achieve what result through either your product or your process. Okay. I help who achieve what result. You can even say I help who achieve what result without something they don't want to do. Like if it's a postpartum mom, I help postpartum moms get back into shape without going to the gym. Because that's some of them don't want to do that. And that's going to be like, yes, that's for me. Okay. So let me see. Is this all making sense? Okay, anything that stood out for you just now before we hop off? We've got another call just after this one. So when you do this for me tomorrow, okay, we're going to get in the room tomorrow. We're going to price and product. We're going to price and your product, and we are going to lay it out. You're going to build your product tomorrow. And then on day 3, what we're going to do is we're going to create that in Canva. But here's the thing. On day 3, I'm going to show you how to use AI to really speed up this entire process. Does that sound good? Okay. I'm going to show you that. With your email, when you registered, with some of your emails, okay, it's not all of them here, but you will receive a link that you can actually share this workshop. you can share this workshop and you'll also be in for that $200 shopping spree. Okay. So get people in that you know that need something in their life that they want to, or maybe someone that's already in business that want to know how to get their product online and sell it online. Because I just said to my team, I don't think I'm doing a workshop like this again anytime soon. I've done it now 3 or 4 times, I think. So I don't think I'm doing it again. Okay. So join tomorrow. Join on day 3. We are not going to put this replay up in the public. Okay. You will get the replay straight after this one. Okay. You watch that replay. The replays are only going to be up for a couple of days. We are not sharing it this time on public. Okay. Is that good? Okay. Put yes in the comments if I'm seeing you tomorrow. A piece of cake. That was worse. You're not a piece of pie. I knew something sounded off. Yay! Okay, awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited. I'll see you tomorrow. This is where it gets good.
But I wonder what would happen if you say what you want to say.